Good evening, everyone. So, if you're new here, my name is Eve, and I just want to share to you how moms like us can make income from home. Okay, so that's why I am here. So, I prayed that the Lord will guide me in this journey, and I asked God to help me in this journey too, right? So, there are different ways as moms, as stay at home moms, that we can make income from home, right? So, if we're going to be looking around, everything it's so expensive. All right. Welcome in, Anne. Where are you watching from? Tell me, guys, where you're watching from. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Eve, and I am in Dublin, Ireland. So where are you watching from, Adrian? Tell me in the comments below, guys. Okay. So have you had your dinner already? What time is it where you are? Okay. So I am here in Dublin, Ireland. So tell me, guys, did you have your dinner? What did you have for dinner? I made a ruby. I made burger steak for dinner, potatoes and veg. How about you guys? What did you have for dinner? Dinner, Luca. Okay, so if you see me looking here, because I am here in YouTube on this platform, and then I am here in TikTok. So I am on two platforms live, and I am here to talk to moms. So if you're a mom today that's here, okay, and you're thinking, is there a way for me to make income from home so I can be with my babies? Type yes below if that is you. Okay, because that's what I want to share today. Okay, so sometimes we work hard and we tried everything. Maybe you are a homeschooling mom like me, you're a stay-at-home mom like me, and you're wondering how can I make income from home so I can help my husband with the bills. If that's you, have you ever thought of helping your husband with the bills? Comment yes below if that's you. All right. So that's because that's what I was like thinking as a stay-at-home mom. Everything are so expensive. Okay, so a lot of us here, maybe you guys have done that. You've worked two jobs, or you're working too long. You've taking overtime, and your husband's working like long hours as well. But still, it doesn't seem to be enough. Okay, so if that is you, type yes below. It's like everything are so expensive. Okay, everything are so expensive. The gas are expensive, groceries are expensive, so everything's expensive. So one income, it doesn't stretch to how it used to be, right? So when I left my job, I used to work, and I left my job to be home with my babies and homeschool them. That's my heart, to be the one to be with my babies. It was okay, but then as the economy changes and then COVID hits, okay, my husband have to close his company, and it's a struggle. Okay, so any of you here, have you ever tried to put your shopping, right, your groceries in the till, and then later on you have to take away some of the shopping that you bought already, that you already have there, because you didn't have enough money to pay for it. Okay, you don't have enough moolah to pay for all the groceries. Have you ever experienced that? Tell me in the comments below, mom. And you felt ashamed, because I have. I have experienced that. Have you ever tried to do the mental math every time you grocery shop, just to be sure you have enough money to cover your groceries? Tell me in the chat below. Okay, if you are that mom, that you're trying to calculate every time you put something in your trolley. Okay, or are you the mom that always check your bank account every day or twice a day, just to be sure you have enough money, to be sure nothing is being taken out without you knowing what it is, because you don't want anything to be declined. You don't want any direct debit to bounce. If that's you, comment yes below. Okay. And if you were here in TikTok, I'd appreciate if you can double tap the screen, share the love. I'll appreciate that, because that would let TikTok know that we are we're not AI, we're not robots. So we're humans here. That's why I'm showing my face, because I'm here. I just asked the Lord Jesus to help me. I'm a believer, And I prayed that God would help me to find a way to help my husband with the bills. And that I found a way, I want to help other moms also, because I know I'm not the only mom that's looking for a way to help her husband with the bills. So I am here. So if you can stay with me for 10-15 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can also create income from home. So you can still be with with your babies, or maybe you are working and you want to make an extra income so you can spend more time with your babies. Then please stay with me for 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm going to show you what I found. Okay, because we don't really need like $1 million, and I'm not telling you that you're going to have $1 million. Okay, I'm talking about breathing room money. So money that we can use for our groceries, money that we can use to buy for gas, you know extra money that we can use so we can enroll our child to their swimming classes, to their music classes. Okay, so are you Jamaican? I am actually I'm from the Philippines originally. Sorry, let me just read some messages. So I live in Ireland. Okay, but I am in the Philippines. Now, my podcast is called Christian Homeschool Mom Podcast. So, okay, so if you were here in YouTube, so you would see my channel. It's called Christian Homeschool Mom Podcast. In TikTok, it's called Digital Mom Eve. That is my channel with my digital marketing. But my podcast is called Christian Homeschool Mom Podcast. So you will find it in Apple, Spotify, and in in how do you call that? In YouTube is the video form. Okay, so do you watch Bobby Chucha podcast? No, I haven't seen that podcast yet. Share me the link and I'll check that after this live. Okay, so I just want to share that to you because the old way, we were taught, I don't know about you, but during my time, that the only way you can make income is to have a degree, to go to college and get a degree, right? I went to that route. I got a degree in business management, and that's why I got a good job. I work in accounts. I used to work in accounts. I done accounts payable, accounts receivable. Okay, I became a manager of our company for the operations department. So that's the old way. Like the only way you could make income is to get a degree. Do you have degree? Anyone here that has a degree? Type 1 below. Okay, that's the old way. Okay, that's the old way. You need to have a degree. You need to work harder. Okay, you need to pick up more overtime if you want to make more income from home. Sorry, if you want to make more income or extra money, you have to pick more overtime. You have to get second job, third job. All right. So that's like the old way. Okay, but the problem right now is not like you are lazy, because I know moms who are not lazy. Moms, we give a lot of time to our children, to our husband, to our family. We are hard workers. I believe in that. I believe every mom that I've talked to are hard workers, unless you really have like, a mom that didn't care. But most that I've met, moms, they do care. They do care for their children. They do care for their family. They do care for their husband. Okay, especially if you believe in God, that God gave you a family. That's the family that you prayed for. You prayed for a husband. You prayed to have children. As a mom, you will look after them, right? So if you're a mom here and you have children, tell me in the comments below if you have children. So we would do everything for our family. We would do everything for our children. Okay, so that's like the old way. So you need to get a degree for you to get a good income. You need to work harder. You need to pick up overtime, get a second job. That's the old way. Okay, but the problem with that is we're not really lazy. Like I said, as someone, we're not lazy. It's just we were not shown what are the other options available. Okay, what are the other options available? So that's what I want to share with you today, that there are options available now. We are now in, we have the phone. If you have a phone, okay, you can use your phone to make income. Okay, so if you have a phone, you have a Wi-Fi, instead of scrolling, okay, watching reels, watching, for example, different movies, there are ways now that we can make income from home. Okay, so if you can stay with me, that's what I want to share. So there are three ways people are making money online. Okay, so first, they are selling digital products, okay, and physical products. Okay, so maybe you guys, have you bought in, for example, Amazon? Have you bought it from Amazon? You went to a website, different websites, and you bought stuff online. Okay, so that's one of the way people are selling products online. Either it is books, it is clothing, it is, vitamins, whatever it is, you would know that you must have already bought stuff online. I bought a lot of stuff online myself. Either it's books, the curriculum that I use for my children in their studies, okay. Some stuff for organization in our house, clothing, toys. So that's one of the way people are making money online. Okay, they sell products. Either it's a physical product or it's a digital product. Okay. Another way is through affiliate marketing. Have you heard of affiliate marketing? Tell me in the comments below if you've heard of affiliate marketing. Okay, Mukudazi. Have you heard of affiliate marketing? How about you, Lynn? Yeah? Have you heard of affiliate marketing, Michelle? Okay. So, affiliate marketing is really basically you're recommending a product. All right, it's like, moms, we do recommend a product. For example, we like, as a mom, we enjoyed, for example, this the snack for our baby, or maybe we like this clothing, or maybe we like the toys, or maybe we like the car seat. Okay, so whatever it is that we like, and then we recommend it to our mama friend, recommending a product. All right, but the difference is, okay, you get a commission when someone buys that product. Okay, so affiliate marketing has been, there for ages. Okay, so you recommend a product and then you get commission. If they will, if someone will buy through your link, then you get commission. So that's a second way how people are making income from home, through affiliate marketing. Okay. And then the third way how people are making income from home is through creating content. So you guys, you are online, I am online here, right? So maybe you have seen my content, maybe not, or maybe other people's content, and because you saw their content, you bought stuff. Okay? So that's also one of the way people are making income from home. They are creating content for a brand, for a company, and then that company pays them because they create. Okay. And the reason why I started digital marketing, because I started just like a few months ago. Okay. And I started because when my husband got ill, we live in one income for over 10 years because I left my job to be home with my babies because I want to be the one to raise them. So if you're a mom, so you can't take your children's childhood back. So I want to be the one present for my babies. I want to be the one to be with them. Okay, I want to see them growing. I want to home educate them. Okay, so I left my job and stayed home. But when my husband got ill last year, and when he was in the ICU, that's the time that I said, I want to help him. I want to help him with the bills. Okay. So if you're in TikTok here, if you can tap the screen, I would really appreciate that because it's free. You don't need to pay anything. But if you can tap the screen, that will just give kind of like TikTok a go ahead that we're okay, that we are not robots here. We are real human here. So if you can share the love, I would appreciate that. If you can tap the screen, if you are here in YouTube, yeah, just put the comment there, and I'll answer. If you have any question, tell me, if you have any question there, if you have any comment. So that's why I'm here. So that's the reason why. So when my husband got ill, I then started to search online what are the ways that I could help him with the bills, because we're getting behind our mortgage. Okay? Is any of you here, have you ever experienced that you were not able to pay your mortgage on time? Is it just me? Anyone here that you're not able to pay your mortgage on time? Okay? Tell me in the comments below, moms. Okay. And because of that, when we were like late in paying our mortgage, okay, and I don't want us to be homeless. We have 5 children, we don't want I don't want us to be in the street, and we're getting behind. That's the time that I said I want to help him with the bills, okay, because he's in the ICU. I don't want him to carry all the burdens. I don't want him to worry about that. I want to help him out, and that's why I started this journey. So I just want to share to you why I started. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you guys, you have your own reason why. Maybe, you want to pay bills. You have bills that you haven't paid, credit card debt that you want to pay. Okay, maybe something that you're doing is not working. You've been working hard and still you're broke. Okay, so we need to change. And that's me. I said, if I'm not going to be doing anything, nothing is going to change. So when I have questions, I don't know if you've done. If you have questions, if you let's say search online and you have questions, you have no one to talk to. All right. So I need a classroom. That's me. Hi, Brother Hubert. Welcome in. Okay, I need a classroom. Okay, so that's when I started to go, and it started a course online. So I went to an online classroom, and this classroom taught me different ways how you can have the skill to make income from home. I was able to create this prayer journal. Okay, can you see this? Journal. Okay, can you see this? This prayer journal here. Okay, so this is called Amazon KDP. All right, so I created this prayer journal. That's how it looks like, the front, and that's the back. I created this for ladies. Okay, and that's the front page, and then I put verses on each page at the bottom. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to learn how to create this prayer journal. This classroom, the boss suite that I am with, it will teach you how you can create prayer journals. Okay, I created this for moms, and then I created this one for dads, for men. Okay, so I think I gave one to Brother Hubert, if he's still here. So I think I gave one to him. So I created this one. Okay, so that's the front page, and that's the back page, right? And this is how it looks like, the front, and every page I put verses at the bottom. Okay, so this is one of the way you can make income from home. So you can create journals. If you want to create journals, there are different ways you can do. Okay, so you can create journals, either it's prayer journals or journal for your children or travel journal, okay, or you want like your homeschool journal, whatever type of journal you want to create. So you can do that. You can create this, and you will be taught in the classroom how to do this. All right. I need a teacher. I don't know about you guys, because you can try to figure out everything online, which I tried that. I tried to kind of like YouTube everything. Okay. But then when I have question, you stall because you don't know then, what's the answer. Then you're going to be researching again what's the answer. Okay. And then sometimes it's more confusing and it's time consuming. So to me, I need someone to teach me. I need someone to teach me, those people that already have gone through what I am doing, just to help me out. Okay. So my daughter created her own coloring books. Do you think you can do that? Okay. Do you think you can create coloring books? My daughter created this. Okay. So she was 14 when she created this because her brothers, they love dinosaur. So you can create different types of coloring books. Either it is alphabet, numbers, flowers, food, whatever you like. Bible verses that you want them to color. So that's the first page. And then she put different type of dinosaurs. Okay. So this is one of the way you can make income from home. You can create you can create coloring books. Okay. And you don't need to stock this up because all you do really is to design it and promote it. Of course, you need to promote your own book. You need to learn how to do that. And all of that will be taught in the classroom how to do that. I got sales already from this online. So Amazon will be the one to print the books for you. So you don't need to print anything. Amazon will be the one to print it for you, and they will be the one to deliver the books or coloring books for you wherever your customers are. Hi Anna, Catherine, welcome in. Okay, so basically all you need to do is to design, and you will be taught in the classroom how you can have that skill. Okay, so that's why I joined the classroom because it teaches you the skills. So there's different skills that you could learn how you can build your own online business. Okay, I started this because I don't want to go back to my 9 to 5. I want to be home with my babies and still be the one to homeschool them. But I want to help with the bills because everything's so expensive. So expensive. Okay, so gas, electricity, groceries, everything. So I just want to help my husband with the bills. So you can learn how to have the skills, then it will teach you different ways. And some people are different. Some are okay to be in the camera doing live, like what I am doing here, but you might not be that one. Okay? Maybe you don't want to be in the camera. You want to be behind the scene. So if that's you, comment yes. If you don't want to be on the camera, type yes below. You don't want to be doing live like this, what I am doing. Okay? Tell me in the comments below. Okay. Thank you very much for... Hi LFC, thank you. How are you doing? So not everyone wants to be in the camera. And the good thing about BossWith, there are different ways you can make income from home. There are 22 different ways. Okay. So I'm just going to share to you some of them. For example, if you want to be in the camera, it will teach you how you can have a TikTok shop. Okay. So if you are here and for example, where are you watching from LFC? Tell me in the comments below. You want to have your own TikTok shop, how you can sell. So the classroom would also teach you how you can do that, how you can start selling using, your TikTok. Okay, we are all here on this side and TikTok here or in YouTube. If you are in YouTube, the classroom will also teach you how you can monetize your YouTube channel. Like I have a YouTube channel. Okay, it's Christian Homeschool Mom podcast. I have a podcast there. I have like verses for moms for their, like Bible encouragement for moms. Okay, so I have homeschooling stuff there. All right, I am here in Ireland. Okay, so I have content in my YouTube. So our classroom would also teach you how you can monetize your YouTube account. So for example, my YouTube is already monetized. All right, so there are different ways. So I'm saying this, there are different ways how you can make an income from home. Or maybe you want to do print on demand. Okay, so let me show you an example of print on demand. Okay, so this is my husband and myself. Okay, this is actually our wedding souvenir when we got married 19 years ago. So this is our mug. So this is print on demand. Print on demand is you can design a mug Okay, you can design it, and you can also design a shirt, a top, a jacket. So you can design these things, and then you will be taught how to design it and how you will be able to sell it. Okay, so that's print on demand. For example, if you want to create shirts, okay, you can design it. Let's say this cardigan here, you can design it to whatever you want to design. Buy any product from Glamazon. Okay, yeah, I have. I have, yes. Tell me in the comments below. Type 1 if you have. Okay, let me just clear some stuff in here. If you have, if you bought stuff from Amazon, tell me in the comments below. Okay, because did you know that those products that you bought from Amazon LFC, okay, that you can review those products and you can get commission if someone buys because they saw your review and then they bought it, you can get commission from those. I'm just here to educate you. Tell me in the comments below. Do you know about that? Okay, so there are 22 different ways our classroom would teach you. I only mentioned some stuff, okay? So I created journals. I created my own course called How to Start Christian Homeschooling. So my friend is doing Glamazon reviews, Robin, and she's getting 2 to 3 thousand per month for doing reviews in Amazon. So that's one of the way you can make income from home. Okay, so I have another friend, and she's 64 years old. Her name is Shelby, right? So she's a grandma, and she does letter writing. 64-year-old. Okay, she's 64 years, and she's making 3,000 a month for doing that. So the thing is, the course will teach you the skill so you can learn, but you need to implement what you are learning. Okay, you can't just learn and learn and learn and not basically do anything. Okay, so it's like in a classroom. If you were in a classroom, you can't just like sit down. For example, if you want to learn how to be a doctor, for example, you need to apply what you're learning. Or if you want to be a lawyer, to be an accountant, so you need to apply what you are learning. You need to practice it. Okay, so same thing. So basically, the classroom would teach you the skills. Then it's up to you, okay, if you want to implement it. So if you're happy to stay exactly where you are right now, then you don't need to join. Okay, if you're happy with what you're doing right now, you don't need to join. But if you're ready to learn the skill, okay, and you can learn the skill and you can use that so you can create income for your family, then BossWit gives you the roadmap. Okay, so if you want more information, comment boss, BOSS, and I'll send you the details. Okay. Do you have any question? Okay, I'm just, yeah, what is it? It's an online classroom. Yeah, it's an online classroom. So basically what is there are loads of modules because there's 22 ways. Okay, so I just mentioned a few. So there's print on demand, letter writing, Etsy, Pinterest, YouTube, Amazon reviews, UGC, user generated content, that's what it's called, virtual assistant, brand deals. Okay, so there's affiliate marketing, network marketing, AI, how you can find AI photos. Okay, so there are 22 ways. Yeah. So there are, because everyone is different. God made us all different. Okay. God made us all different. So what I would like to do might not be the one that you would like to do. Podcast is also part of it. Okay. So there are different ways. Yeah, so you know, you kind of like have to know, Michelle, your you know, you kind of first you have to know your personality type, right? Are you the one, are you okay to be on the camera? Okay, because if you're okay to be on the camera, there's loads of ways you can create content for brands. It's like you're gonna be you can take a picture, for example. Okay, let me just take a thing here. All right, this is petroleum jelly. Okay, some brands they will pay you for taking a selfie of their product. Okay, you can hold this product. Okay, my mom's, my friend's mom, she got paid $30 for taking a selfie of a supplement. You know, a vitamin. So she took a picture and she got paid $30 for doing it for one picture. Can you do that? Do you think you can take a selfie of a product? Tell me in the comments below. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So my mom's friend, yeah, she got paid 30 euro for one picture. All right. So take a picture of one product. She got paid $30 for it. So do you think you can do that? You can take a selfie. You know, we sometimes take selfie of ourselves. So brands will pay you for taking a selfie of their product. And then you don't need to post it on your own social media. They will post it themselves. They will use it like an ad. They will use it for their own social media. So it depends on the briefing that will be given to you. Okay. Okay. So that's one of the ways. So you need to know first, are you okay to be on the camera or not? Okay. And if you're not, then there are behind the scenes that you can do. Like what I said, you can design mugs. Okay. That is one of the way you could make income from home. Yeah. So you need to know if you're okay to be in the camera or not. Yeah. So it's a skill, and the good thing is, like what you're saying there, Michelle, right? So the good thing is you have a the classroom, all the modules are there, but you can choose. You can choose which one. So if you will tell me which one would you like to do you like to do the do you like to create journals? Okay, are you more of, you know, you like creating stuff? Then I can give you more information on that. It's called Amazon KDP. Yeah, Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, you can also create, for example, if you have an expertise in something, not even expert, but you have knowledge in a topic. For example, gardening, right? If you love gardening, vegetable gardening, there are some moms that they would love to know how to start gardening. So if you have, you know, that knowledge, you can share how you start vegetable gardening. Okay. So you can also sell that as an ebook. You can create your own ebook and you can sell that online. So the knowledge that you have, you can put that in a book and then sell it online. So that on that way you don't need to be on the camera as well. So there are loads of options. So if you don't want to be in the camera, that's a good thing because everyone is different. God created us all different. That's why there are 22 different ways. Okay. So if you're okay to be in the camera, you know, you can start a TikTok shop, you can sell products online, and, you know, you can get commission when someone buys through your shop, through your TikTok shop. So you will see that. Let's say maybe you guys here are in TikTok. I'm here talking in a talking in YouTube. So here in TikTok here, we guys, I don't know if you have, but have if you bought some stuff from TikTok, you know, and then you will see their commission paid because they are promoting, you know, so if you have a TikTok shop, they are you are basically selling products through TikTok, okay? And then every time someone buys from you, you get a commission. All right. So, hi, Brother Hubert. Welcome back. So, that's one of the way you can make income from home. Okay. So, if you're okay with the camera, you can start doing TikTok shop. Okay. But you can't just start a TikTok shop. So, you need to know. kind of like how you can be qualified to start a TikTok shop. Did you get any message that you can already start a TikTok shop? Any of you here that are in TikTok, or maybe you're in YouTube here, but then you got a message from TikTok that you can now start opening your own TikTok shop, right? So our classroom will teach you how to do that. Okay, so how you can be qualified and how you can start having your own TikTok shop and grow. Okay, so that is if you're okay to be in the camera. Okay, so you can do as well, for example, a YouTube channel. You can start a YouTube channel. You can, you know, whatever your niche, whatever your idea that you want to share, either is it about gadgets, is it about plants, about cooking, is it about mothering, is it about homeschooling, is it about faith? So you can choose which topic you want, and it will be taught to you how you can start your own YouTube channel, and then the process, and then how you can make income doing that. So there are different options, Michelle. Okay. Do you have any other question? Yeah, so we have actually two classrooms, Michelle. Okay, so we have a smaller classroom. The smaller classroom, basically, it has 7 ways how you can learn the skill, how you can make income from home. And then the bigger classroom has 22 ways how to make income from home. Okay. Yeah, so you choose which one. Yes. Yeah, that's why it's different now. Before, during my time, for you to be able to make income, you need to get a degree. You need to go to college. That's why I went to college and I got my degree. Okay. I got my degree in business management because that's what I was taught. For you to be able to make income, you need to go to college. You need to finish your studies. Okay. Be a good student. All right. If you've heard those words, tell me in the comments below. You need to get a degree so you can have a good job. All right. So I mean, like, we don't need $1 million, guys. We just need breathing room. We just need extra money to be able to pay for our groceries. Okay. To be able to pay for our gas. We just need extra money to be able to pay for our child's extracurricular activities. Either it is swimming classes, either it is what? Music classes, okay? Their voicing, their musical instrument classes that you enroll them. You just want to be able to pay those things. Okay. So that's the old way. You need to get a degree for you to make income from home. You need to work harder. You need to get, work longer hours, get more job, a second job, a third job if it's not enough. That you won't already have time for your children. And I can't do that. I can't get a job at the moment. I don't want to get a job. I want to be home with my babies. If you want to be home with your babies, if you're a mom that's here, you want to be home with your babies, but still you want to learn how you can make income from home, comment yes. Okay? Because you can't take your children's childhood back. Right, Michelle? No, I can't. My daughter is going to be 16 soon. This is now our last year of homeschooling her. And she's going to be starting to go to, level 4, entering to PLC and then college, right? So I can't take those back. And I'm glad I actually stayed with her. We have loads of memories. I was able to train her and teach her. I'm a homeschooling mom. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom. I'm a believer of Jesus. So I pray to the Lord, Lord, help me to be able to make income from home so I can help my husband with the bills. I'm just asking for breathing room money, all right? So I can help him with the groceries because I don't want to I don't want to go back to my 9 to 5. I still have, my youngest is still here because there's loads of SCAM online. Thank you, Brother Hubert. That's why I'm showing my face here because there's loads of scam online, all right? So I pray to God to give me, something that I can do from home. All right. So sometimes the reason why, all right, People just don't know what are the other options. So there are three ways how moms, thank you, Brother Hubert, for you. And there are three ways people are making money online. First, they're selling products. Maybe you bought stuff online. Okay. So if you bought books online, clothing online, okay, whatever it is, maybe you bought some furnitures online, a lot of stuff, toys online. Comment yes below if you have. Because I have. Okay. I bought a lot of stuff online. I bought books, a lot of books. Okay, for our family, we love books. We love reading books. From Bible to Bible stories, okay, to devotional books, to classical books. So we bought a lot of stuff online, books for our studies. We bought like our curriculum online. We bought clothing online, shoes even online, toys online. So if you bought stuff online, tell me. Comment yes. My people here. Yes. Yes, exactly, Michelle, right? Sandy said. Yes, yeah. Exactly. I actually like, especially during COVID, that we can't go anywhere, that you bought a lot of stuff online. Okay, so that's one of the ways you buy that product or that service through your link, you get commission. Okay, so let's say I I do affiliate marketing. All right, I have I have my own Amazon front store. Okay, so that if people will be buying through my Amazon store, I get commission every time, right? So, or I have other affiliate links with different products and services that if people will be buying through those links, I will get commission. So that is basically affiliate marketing. Basically, you are promoting a product that you know you like it. Okay, it's like when you like, for example, a coffee, you will say to your friend, "Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this coffee. Try this coffee, or try this tea, try this drink, try this cake, whatever it is." Right? So you like it, and then you recommended it to your friend, and because your friend bought that cake or bought that coffee or bought that drinks that you like, you know, basically you get commission. That's how affiliate marketing works. Okay. Do you have any question on that? What do you say, Michelle? For a company or a brand, and when you create content, it's like you are promoting their product or services, so you get paid for that. Like you will see now, we see commercial ads. People basically are recommending either it is an app that they're using, drinks or food, whatever it is. You will see that they show up. Either you watch YouTube, I'm on YouTube here, there would be ads there, or basically you're watching in Facebook or TikTok and you will see ad. Okay, so you're creating content for a brand, so you get paid for that. So those are the three ways people are making income from home. Okay, so the reason why I started doing this, because I feel I need help. Okay, and I prayed, Lord, help me. Okay, that's why I started doing this. It's not really to be a millionaire. I just need to help my husband pay our bills. That's what I wanted. Okay, especially I started it because when he got ill, there's a time that I said I want to step up because we're getting behind in our mortgage. We're getting late in paying our mortgage. I don't want us to be homeless. Okay, I have 5 children, so I said I want to help him pay our bills. So I started to search online. What are the ways that I can do it? Okay, what are the ways that I can do it? So I need myself, I need a teacher to teach me because I tried different things online. Have you tried to search online? Have you tried to Google? Have you tried to type online ways how to make income from home? Or how to make moolah online? Have you tried to type that in Google, in YouTube, whatever platform you're using? Have you tried to type that? Tell me in the comments below if you have. Okay. If you have done that, Perry. Yeah, Tama, Rama, welcome in. Tell me, guys, where you're watching from. Tell me in the comments below. Okay. So, because sometimes I tried before, kind of like researching everything online. I try to DIY it myself. I YouTube it. You know what I mean? So, and it's hard because in the middle of what you're doing, and then you have a question, you have no one to talk to, right? And then you're stuck there because you have no one to talk to. And that's how I felt. I'm like stuck. Have you ever felt that? You're trying to watch someone online and then you felt stuck. You have no one to talk to. Then you have to search again to find the answer to that moment that you need help. Okay? That's why I said I need someone to teach me. So I invested in a classroom. It's not a free classroom. So it's an online classroom. So you have to pay for it. But there's a payment plan. Okay? So I invested in it so I could learn how to do it. So it's teaching you the skills, what you can do. You're learning the skills, you're building an online income. You're learning to start your own business. Okay? So it's teaching you how you can have your own business. It is your own business. So you're understanding what selling is, you're understanding what marketing is, you're building a real business for yourself. Okay? So you can say I'm not techie, you know what I mean? But I wasn't techie myself, guys. You can say I don't have time for that, Eve. But then I have 5 children, I'm homeschooling, I'm a busy mom, okay? But I want change. So you make time, for those things that are, important to you. And the good thing is you can do it in pockets of your time. You don't need a whole 24/7 time, but you need to put effort in it. I'm not going to tell you when you buy the course you're going to be a millionaire because it's not true either. I'm not a millionaire. But when you buy the course, you're going to learn the skill. And if you apply it, that skill will be able to teach you how you can make your own income, how you can have your own online business. And no one can take that away from you. If you have the skill, no one can take that away from you. Okay? So when we say we don't have time, I thought I didn't have time, but I need to make time for it. You don't just buy a course and then here we go, money will fall from the sky. You need to apply. You don't just go to school and then you said, okay, I went to the nursing school and then now I'm a nurse. No, you have to learn how to do it. And then you have to apply what you're learning. Okay, so you need to apply what you're learning. Maybe saying, what if I fail? Have you thought of that? You haven't started it and you're thinking you might fail. Okay, but what if staying where you are would cost you more? Okay, so we need to change our mindset. That's why even the word of God says we have to renew our mind. So we have to work in here. We have to change our mindset. So whatever we think, our mind has power. Okay, to either we can be positive that things will happen, it will, you will be successful, or you will be a loser. Okay, so we have to, mindset is also being taught in the classroom. So what's the good thing about it? And the good thing about it is, Michelle, is that you have community as well. So you can ask questions like what I said earlier. When you try to do it on your own, when I try to do it on my own, I have no one to talk to. When I have question, I YouTube it how I could learn something, and then I YouTube it again to find the answer. Then you keep YouTubing and YouTubing after YouTubing, right? So while here, because it's an online classroom, so the all the courses are recorded. You go through it, and then you have a community that's live that you can ask 24/7. It's like you can raise your hand, I have a question, and someone will answer you because they've been in the course already. They're doing already what you are just starting to do. They've been there already for years. Okay, so that's the good thing about it. So basically you're having a roadmap. Okay? You have community, and then you have 4 to 5 times a week live training. So every day, Monday to Friday. Okay, so 4 to 5 times a week. We have Monday, and then we have Tuesday, there's Wednesday, there's Thursday, then there's Friday. So 4 to 5 times a week. So there's a live training. So whenever you have question, you can ask question. And that's what I like. I need a teacher. Maybe you guys are very smart. You don't need someone to teach you. You can figure it out yourself. You can Google everything, and you don't get confused, then that's different. You know what I mean? But me and some moms that I know that I've met in this online classroom, we needed someone to teach us. So we joined the classroom. So we help each other out. So we meet online, okay? There's like live training and the community helps. So you can learn from those moms that already have gone through the course and are making income from home. Like my friend Robin, I've met her, okay? And she's the one that actually taught me about Amazon reviews, and I started doing it, and she's making like $2,000 to $3,000 a month for doing reviews from Amazon. Okay, so she made it. And then Shelby is one of my friends. She's 64. She's a grandma, guys. Okay, and she does letter writing, and she's making 3 grand per month. So it will be taught to you if you want to do letter writing because you don't want to be in the camera. So that will be one of the option. Okay, and my friend Jess, she has 4 children. I have 5. She has 5 children, and she's a nurse. And you know, when you're a nurse, you're busy. You have, you know, you're busy working. You have 12-hour shift. Okay, so you're working more than sometimes 40 hours. And she was able to start doing digital marketing as well. She's doing affiliate marketing, and she's getting at the moment now, you know, how to do it. Then I would love, so that's why I'm sharing that to you. So if you're happy staying exactly where you are, then you don't need to join because you're happy where you are right now. But if you're ready to learn digital marketing and the skills, how you can learn to make an income from home, comment boss. I'll give you the details because BossWit gives you the roadmap. So type boss in the comment below. Okay, I'll send it to you, Michelle. Just let me type in here. Just a second. Yeah. Hi, Sam. How are you doing? Sam Wise. Lovely name. Okay. Okay. Lovely. So if you have any question, tell me in the comments below. Okay. Okay. So if you have any question, tell me in the comments below. So I'm gonna put it in there, and then you can see the in YouTube. You will see it in my bio, Michelle. Just a second. Let me just check it for you here. So when you go to my bio, to my website where you can find the information about BossWheat. So you can go to BossWheat, enter your email address so I could send you the email, the information. Lovely, lovely. And if you are here in TikTok, so you will see my name here on top. So you will see the link as well in my bio. You can toss your email there. You can go to BossWheat, and I have a classroom there if you want to see the information of the classroom and see if it is for you. Sam said, is it real? And how you can create an income from home? Yeah, it is real. I made an income already. Okay, I created these journals, Sam. Okay, I created prayer journals. I have for ladies. I have for dads. So if that's your question, okay, I have coloring books. Okay, and I made sale already doing this. So if your question if it's real, yeah, it's real. Okay, so you don't you don't just like get a course and money will fall from heaven. You need to apply what you're learning. Okay, so I learned how to create journals, and I applied what I am learning, and I got it done. Glamazon, the one that will print it for you. They are the one that will deliver it to your customers anywhere where there's Glamazon. Okay, so but not everyone wants to create a journal. Okay, so some of them, they want to create their own mug and cup. This is my and my husband mug. That's me and my husband. It's called print on demand. Okay, so you can design a mug, you can design a shirt, you can design a jacket, a tumbler, a notebook. Okay, so you can design them, and that's one of the way you can make income from home. Okay, you can design this, and then whatever design you want, that's me and my husband there, and then it's called print on demand. Maybe in your shirt you want to put there Jesus loves me. Okay, in your jacket, all right, in a notebook. So that's one of the way. Hi, good God, how are you? Hi, Margaret. Tell me where you guys watching from. So that's one of the way. All right. So you can sell this then online for entry. Yeah, it's an online classroom. Okay. So it's an online classroom. It's like I went to the university to get my college degree. I didn't go not expecting not to pay anything. Okay. So I have to. Okay. So when I study 4 year in college, I have to. But the good thing is there is a PAY ment plan. I can't start it without a PAY ment plan. So it would be depending on what we have, the smaller classroom or we have the big classroom. Okay. So because of that, I was able to enroll. Did I answer your question, Sam? Do you have any other question here in YouTube? Let me see. Okay. So that's the thing, So if you have any other question, yeah, let me know. I will be I will be going soon. Okay, so well, guys, I'll be going now. So thank you for your time, and I will be back here tomorrow, same time. Please God, I plan to be here 9 o'clock Irish time in the evening. So I'll see you tomorrow because I have to prepare for bed. Hi Emma, how are you doing? Where are you watching from, Emma? Okay, so I will go now. Emma, if you have, sorry, Emma, if you have any question, I would love to talk to you more, but I'm gonna go now, so um, if you can add me, you can follow me. You can see me then tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow live, and if you can be online, we can chat again tomorrow. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Emma, for the heart. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, moms, thank you for your time. Oh, lovely, Emma. So I will just a second, Emma. Before I forget, I will follow you back. Okay, and if you have any question, Emma, you can send their time. Hopefully, I was able to educate you a bit. And tomorrow, please God, I'll see you. God bless. Good night.